Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. It's Chuck here. We got a list of 7 properties. Nice quick one today. We start off with 257 Wettenhall. It's at 339, and it's a Woodbine model. So if you look it up, Google Woodbine, Madame Woodbine even. It's about 1357 square feet. The main floor has a little, I guess what they'd call a den on the ground floor. You can use it as a little bit of an office, an exercise room, even a second family room, although it's a little bit cooler on the main floor. Kitchen, living, dining are all on the second floor. Nice open floor plan. They have 2 bedrooms upstairs. They put the second bedroom in the basement, but it's on the 3rd level. It's a nice floor plan. Granite counters, backsplash. This would be a little bit high, but it's not completely out of reach for these models to sell for this, especially if they're nice. We've seen a couple in the last, I would say, 2 months sell right between $330 and $340. Now, Baverstock is $349. It's 1235 square feet, and it looks like you've got some hardwood, could be some laminate floor. Almost a California, Florida style to have the tile go right through the kitchen into the back. I think about a family with potentially with pets. This could work really well, especially if that's laminate floor that's a little bit more durable in the dining room. But yeah, I've kind of an interesting glued stones, I guess, on the wall here. And if it wasn't your thing, it's pretty easy to fix that. And you've got some pretty good privacy in the backyard as well. So all in all, that's a good price for this home. You only have 1 full bathroom upstairs, but we've seen these ones even be more competitive. I've even seen them sell up in the 360s for that exact same model this year in 2012. Now Barclay is $389.9. And I struggled to try and figure out this one. Most of the time this model is a corner, but this one's actually the Moorside end unit. 1580 square feet, and so you've got a long front room, and then you've got a long kitchen with the family room just off to the side. It's 1580 square feet. They've done hardwood on both floors. There's also a laundry room upstairs, and they've done a finished basement. So at $389, that's not too bad at all. That's a good amount of space for what you're paying. Trudeau is $450,000. Smart strategic move because now you're bridging 2 different price ranges versus $449.9, which is only in the lower range. So we advise clients to do that quite often. Actually, I think quite a few agents in town learned that from us. We were probably the first ones in town to do it. So 1820 square feet. You've got a nice welcoming front porch. There's a combined living dining room, which you can see in the photos. You've got a family room. There's a little bit of a higher ceiling here. This window lets a lot of light in, but you could still do a TV above the fireplace, which is a nice feature. California shutters. The kitchen's well done. You can see there's hardwood throughout this, but not in the living dining room. Very similar upgraded home we sold on Yates earlier this year, and for around this price too. So I think they're in good shape. There's a lot of competition in these models, and I think they kind of put it right in the fair spot. They didn't go too high. They knew what their game was. So McFerrin is $459. Double car garage, and it's got 4 bedrooms. You can find sometimes the $459 price range might have 1 or 2 garages or 1 or 2 double garages, but usually they're 3 bedrooms. So this one having a 4, I think, is a real bonus. 1 big open main floor room, so you could use it as a living dining room, and not bad on the upgrades. Stainless steel appliances and hardwood landing and all the rest of it. That's a good price for this home. $459 is extremely aggressive. And then we've got Randall Crescent at $588.9. So if you look, there's little hints of where these homes are. So fronting on the east side of the street, okay, which means that they're on the east curb, right? So actually your front door is facing west. And when you look here, there's a little bit of a slope up, and you can see the fence here. That looks like it backs onto a busier road. So you might be in a position where the home is right here, and then you've got Thompson Road right behind. Now, it could also be fronting on this east curb, but I think with the way the backyard looks, there's a good chance you're going to find it's on this side here. And nicely landscaped. The fact that there's lots of trees definitely helps with noise. A couple pocket doors there. Nice big kitchen with pot drawers, built-in appliances, and there's a lot here that I really like inside the house. I think that's a great basement with a brick bar. Awesome stuff. Two separate garage doors. There are some people that are really into that too. 588, I would think would be more likely if they didn't back onto to Thompson, but there's not a whole lot for sale right now. Hem Street is 649. It's the last listing of the day, and they say it's 3,100 square feet of total living space. So inside you're probably 25 to 2,700 plus the basement. And you can see in here there's some carpet. They've done some nice moldings, and some of it's hardwood, it looks like. Kitchen is well upgraded with granite countertops, and there's the finished basement. So at 649, you really need more than 3,000 square feet of well done finished space. That's what we're seeing, is that you really, once you cross 6, almost everything is very close to 3,000 or more than 3,000 square feet, and it's mostly move-in ready. That seems to be what's selling in the last, I would say, 1 to 2 months. So that's the list for today. If you have any questions, give us a call, and if you want to join us for a tour of Milton Homes, you can definitely do so just on the site. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.